Welcome back, everyone. Toy Shiz here, and we're back yet again for another Marvel Legends video. 2 Marvel Legends in 2 days? That's crazy. It's crazy for this channel, but they have been making some good ones that I'm definitely interested in. And of course, we're headed back to the Gamerverse for a Punisher 2-pack featuring Nick Fury and Frank Castle himself, because this is based off of the old 90s arcade game, The Punisher. Yes, you guessed it. And if you have the recent Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics game, you can play this game. So I'll put a link down in the description below for that as well. But yeah, this is a really cool 2-pack. I can't believe that this 2-pack exists, but I'll pat Hasbro on the back for making it. I'm like, wow, I never thought this would happen. And yeah, the box art is stupendous. You got a little 1-sentence basic bio right here. And here's the barcode for the set. So this is going to be an absolute blast. So sit back, relax, grab yourself a nice hot cup of coffee. This is a look at the brand new Punisher Arcade 2-pack featuring Frank Castle and Nick Fury from the Hasbro Marvel Legends collection. And right before we get started, I just want to say a quick thank you to everyone who continues to watch my YouTube vids. And if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing. Why? Well, we have old toys, new toys, daily news updates. Guarantee you'll find something here that you like a bunch of old arcade classics, like these 2 old fogies right here. So here's everything out of the packaging. You get 2 figures, and you do get a ton of accessories, extra hands, weapons galore, and a lot of it pertains to the video game, which I will say, with the recent Marvel vs. Capcom wave, Hasbro's been paying attention a lot better, so thank you for that. With Nick Fury, again, this is a look, a costume I never thought we would get in action figure form, but here it is. This is awesome. He's got his turtleneck, he's got pouches and paint and buckles and everything for days. He even has a place in his mouth where if you have a cigar, you can definitely utilize that little space in his mouth. So there you go. Now, I only have this cigarette, which comes from my Vincent Price figure, but if you out there know where I can get a cigar that would fit old Nick Fury, let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, just be careful. Don't lose that. Oh my God. See, it's already lost. But yeah, I like that they sculpted it in there. Well done. That's a little bit more of a collector's sort of thing, right? He's got weapon storage, a little pouch right there on the side. Again, the belts, all the buckles pretty much are painted until you turn them around, and well, they missed a couple there. But we could say at least 90% painted. That's a plus. He's green and brown, and he has that basic Marvel Legends articulation. He is completely pinless, so that is a plus. He's got ab crunch and leg kicks and double jointed. You get the idea. It's just Marvel Legends articulation. You can pretty much get him in any position that you want that would match something for Nick Fury from this old arcade video game. With the Punisher, you do get an extra head portrait. An extra one for Nick Fury would have been cool. Now, much like I brought up with the Captain America figure the other day, some of these, just in the art direction or the style, it's okay. It's not the best. It's a little bit overly done in terms of what I want to see, like more comic book looks. That's what I would prefer. But this Punisher right here, with the blue costume, which is directly from the arcade game, and then also kind of sort of Spider-Man the Animated Series, but more on that in just a few. But I like the blue and the white. We just got the blue and the white Venom. Now we got the blue and the white Punishers. So they are definitely on a roll for what I want to see. And everything is painted pretty crisp and clear. The skull is largely on model. It kind of varies, so Hasbro has kind of a various thing going on too. His gun holster right here, pretty much how it looks in the game. They kind of had to make it functional. So what they did was put the strap and then they painted a white band around his leg. So instead of just super gluing a gun holster to his leg, they did that, which I'm totally okay with. That totally works functionally. Then he's got straps and the ammo and the belts, and yeah, everything looks pretty solid. So I'm very happy with how this looks. Again, the head portraits are okay, which you can easily swap, but I like the more gritted teeth version better than anything. So yes, definitely a plus for old Punisher. Now with the figures out of the way, let's talk the accessories. First and foremost, you get a ton of extra hands. Nick Fury has flesh-colored hands, which, yeah, that totally works for Nick Fury. You got various hands, gun-holding hands, open hands, you name it, he's got it. And that would be great, right? Everything, oh, that's hunky-dory, and you get the same exact hands for the Punisher, just FYI. But then you look at the video game, and wait a minute, Nick Fury has gloved hands. Well, why didn't they give us gloved hands? Surely they have gloved hands somewhere, like Bushwhacker has, or had, because now Nick Fury has them. See, Hasbro, you're one step closer to being ultimate perfection there, and then you goof the gloves. Come on, all you need to do is paint them brown, and that would have been sweet. But no, we got just flesh-colored hands, and like I said, it's the same thing with the Punisher. Same exact hands, yada yada. See why they save money there. Now, in terms of the accessories, if you look at the old video game arts and everything from foods to money to knives, swords, etc., like the money right here, which is awesome, they gave you the money briefcase. So it is a sweet briefcase full of money, full of the cashola, and that looks pretty darn cool. It's all painted nicely. It's printed nicely. It's a nice little power-up, little diorama accessory, all that cash. And the cash is removable, so you could fit a gun, whatever you want in there. But yeah, it's for the cash. Keep it as the cash. Then you get a blast effect, explosion effect. We've had this before. It's okay. But if you have a hand grenade, which I hope they included. Oh, yeah, definitely did include a hand grenade. We've seen this before, and then it can explode in your hand. Now, when it comes to knives, swords, etc., we didn't get any of those. But in the actual Punisher game, there is a bat. We got a baseball bat. So, yeah, we've seen this before, but totally applies to the video game. Then other guns. Yeah, we got those too. We got black. We got gray. Those are totally rad, and each of the characters can hold them, or you can do a run and gun with a Punisher. And then we also have various other guns, all done in a gray plastic. Those are straight from the game. And then we'll say we got Nick Fury's blaster and then a handgun. Here's my one qualm with this. I think there should have been at least 3 handguns in there, 2 for the holsters and 1 for Nick Fury or the Punisher to hold. That would have been preferable to just, well, only 2 of these. Now, the other cool thing is that when you look at the video game arts, yeah, for the most part, you can recreate some of those poses and such. You can make it your own and have some fun, and he's going to be a little bit off kilter, but you get the idea. And Nick Fury can hold the guns, have one in the holster, yada yada, but yeah, it's a pretty awesome set overall. But if you look, again, at the old artwork and you go, man, I wish the Punisher had that brown tan trench coat. Well, if you go on Amazon, and I will put a link down in the description below so you can grab yours so you don't have to ask, just it's there, it's in the description. You can get this really cool tan trench coat that I feel works really well for this figure. And if you wanted a head swap like I did, you can get the old Walgreens Punisher, or the retro carded one. Is basically the same basic head, but I think the basic head looks better on this body for a more arcade Punisher. I kind of like that. You got the gun, you got the trench coat, and then this new head portrait looks good on this older Punisher body. So it's kind of a win-win situation. And you can swap at your leisure and you can do whatever you'd like. But in talking about the trench coat, come on, Marvel Legends, there's got to be a Spider-Man the Animated Series Punisher somewhere in the pipeline. Just color this guy a little bit tealish green-blue and give him the gray trench coat. Got some black gloves and boots going on him. Yes, that's a win-win situation for Spidey animated fans. And yes, with the Gamerverse line, like if you want to go Marvel vs. Capcom and then this Punisher arcade, yeah, all the characters look great. It's a big old crossover if I've ever seen one, but yeah, you can definitely have some fun on your old Marvel Legends shelf. But that's not all, that tells you what, because if you have the turkey leg from the X-Men animated series Wolverine, and then this briefcase full of cash and some explosions and some Reaver action and some Bushwhacker action, maybe a Kingpin or 2, heck yeah, you can definitely make for a really fun Punisher arcade setup within the vast Gamerverse that we're all entangled in, from Marvel vs. Capcom to Marvel superheroes to the X-Men arcade to now the Punisher arcade. Yeah, Hasbro with the Marvel Legends line has us really covered, and all of them are pretty darn cool. So I love this setup. all the characters. You've had to kind of collect them over the years, but yeah, you can definitely have some fun. So you've heard my thoughts, and now I'm curious to know yours. Comment below, let me know. Let's talk everything Marvel Legends. And until the next one, I will leave you guys with that. Adios.